we all get duped? I mean, he's blue as shit out.
He looked like he was injured on the way out. That was what I was saying.
Something is wrong.
Max landing.
Let's see when he was in that check-in area and he was moving his leg about. I was like, there's something wrong.
He kept everything secret this camp. There was a reason.
Blows out his foot. Chat, I don't even think that's what blew out his foot.
The fans are annoyed. He probably just wants to get out of there straight away, doesn't he?
I thought he was just slipping. He just wants to get out. Mate, I've injured my knee in there. It's horrible.
It is what it is. I bet you when he ran into that kick, he probably broke his shit. Well, those guys just made the easiest paycheck of their life.
No one expected the biggest talking point after UFC 329 to have nothing to do with the winner of the main event. Instead, all the attention shifted to the moment Conor McGregor's knee suddenly gave out. A comeback that had taken years to put together came to an end within seconds, leaving fans with more uncertainty than ever. In the days that followed, the MMA community became deeply divided. Some viewed it as one of the most unfortunate injuries ever seen inside the octagon, while others began examining every stage of fight week, searching for signs that something may have been wrong before the fight even began.
What was the kick? Again, I know you'll be saying I'm reading a lot into this in the comments, but just look. Boom, and then it's like a little stumble back. Like, it's not conclusive proof that there was anything wrong, but it's not McGregor at 100% either. Like, that doesn't look great. And then the third time he throws it on the footage, boom, and then he walks away. So we don't actually see McGregor in full flow, like kick, 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 like hammering the pads, or it's almost like, and I'm not saying that this is the case because it's hard to know, when they needed their footage, he's like, all right, let me do the kick I'm going to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, potentially that's possible. Because this kick and then him walking off doesn't prove he was fine to me. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, he threw the kick on the pads. Aye, and then he walked away immediately. Like, he did three. It's very possible that there was a tear that was bad enough to not be able to win a fight, but that he was still able to pretend for a minute. Very possible. Fighters have done this for time, by the way.
The man weak in the knees, I guess. So, all jokes aside, I just hope he's good. I know Conor been battling some stuff. Looked like he really been changing. He found God. He had his kids in there. So, during the fight, you could obviously tell his demeanor changed, And I was, shout out to the ref. I was trying to tell the ref sooner, like this guy's kids is front row, I don't want to see him take unnecessary damage.
They'll exchange with him and he'd shoot in. What's happened? Oh my God, McGregor's done already. Well, he's finished. The new boy is in town. The main man's here. Know what I mean? I can become the face of the organisation now. But, yeah. Great, what a performance from me. Don't want to blow smoke up my own ass, but what a performance.
McGregor starts the fight. He's got a fucking mohawk. Why not? And what does he start the fight with? I predicted it would be a spinning back kick to the body. No, he starts the fucking fight with a lunging, jumping switch kick to the head on Max Holloway. Steps in, and remember, steps off of that bad leg, because there's a whole bunch of conspiracies about what this actually was. Steps in from that bad leg, jumps himself up off of his front one, and switches into a high kick attempt, which comes very close to landing on Max Holloway's face, by the way. Lands on this leg here. The fight's basically over, dude.
No matter which perspective you agree with, one fact is clear. This incident has become one of the most discussed moments in recent UFC history. Among the first to analyze what happened was Joe Rogan, who closely examined the early kick McGregor threw during the opening exchange. Rogan explained that the combination of how Conor planted his foot, rotated his body, and landed appeared to place tremendous stress on his leg, suggesting the injury resulted from that sequence of movements rather than a single impact. After watching the replay in slow motion, it became clear why so many fans kept revisiting the footage in search of the exact moment everything changed.
What? Oh! Oh, what the f? Nah, it was his left one he broke, but I don't know what the f that was. Nah, this is bad. Yeah, that's bad. What the f? Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Yeah, hit him. No mercy. What the f? Let him up, let him up, let him up, Max. Go, Max. Yeah. Don't.
Oh, whoa.
That's us, though. I hit him. Yeah, that's one more for the chosen few. This is where the streak begins. We only up.
All right, so let down in Sin City last night. So much expectation didn't come to fruition.
It's early in the morning, so I'm heading back to the Bay. It's like somebody broke into my house on Christmas morning and took my gift. I discussed that and more in my live reaction from Octagon side. UFC 329 was a great night, but the main event, that sucked. 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific at my YouTube channel. Don't miss it.
Regardless of where you stand on the debate, there's no denying this moment has become one of the most heavily analyzed incidents in modern UFC history. Joe Rogan was among the first to offer a detailed breakdown, pointing to McGregor's opening kick as the key sequence. According to Rogan, the way Conor's foot hit the canvas, the rotation of his body, and the awkward landing combined to place extreme strain on his leg, making the injury the result of multiple movements rather than one isolated impact. Seeing the replay from different angles only fueled the discussion, as fans repeatedly reviewed the footage to pinpoint the exact instant everything went wrong.
Oh, what's happened there? Has he walked in a pair of Nike shocks? Yeah. How's he got away with that? Were they a pair of Nike shocks then? Oh, he's doing the walk. Who's that? Right, here we go. Started off with a kick and slipped. Slipped again. This is a bad start for Conor, jeez. What's going on with Conor? Oh God. Is he slipping? Is he in pain or what? Oh, something's up with his leg, innit? What? What's going on? Oh, Joe Rogan said it's his ACL, so it definitely is. He's just got like MRI vision where he can see into his knee, just like diagnose him straight away.
How long's ACL or?
ACL injury is about a year. Bit tricky at his stage in his career, isn't it? Listen, he's done everything. He's got loads of money. But sometimes it isn't always about the money and doing everything. Sometimes you just want to fight. Yeah, it's not good, that.
The face-off that day is at 80 million views. So if there was a pre-existing injury, somebody would have noticed it. He's limping, put his shoes on, he ran right at him. I don't think there was. Anything is possible, but he sure didn't look like it. And for 80 million just on my accounts, that number's got to be massive. Nobody noticed anything, so there you go.
Before he stepped foot in the cage, because people are looking at all sorts of footage online now and going, was his knee fucked before he even got in that cage? And did he know that this was a complete waste of time before the bell even rang, you know?
For those who believe there may have been subtle signs before the fight began, it's easy to understand why the opening exchanges continue to be analyzed so closely. The reality, however, is that only Conor McGregor and his team know exactly how he was feeling before the cage door closed. The aftermath sparked immediate reactions across the MMA world. Dana White called the outcome heartbreaking after the enormous buildup, while Joe Rogan pointed to the unforgiving nature of the sport, where a single awkward movement can instantly change a fighter's future. Paddy Pimblett expressed his disappointment that such a highly anticipated matchup ended almost as soon as it started. And both John Jones and Tom Aspinall emphasized how quickly everything can change inside the octagon. Alexander Volkanovski also noted that injuries are an unavoidable part of competing at the highest level. Now the focus shifts to McGregor's recovery and what comes next if rehabilitation takes as long as many expect. With time becoming increasingly valuable at this stage of his career, every remaining opportunity carries extra weight, leaving fans divided over whether the UFC should schedule an immediate rematch with Max Holloway once McGregor is healthy or send both fighters down separate paths.
Todo mundo esperando a volta do Conor na luta entre os dois e uma fatalidade dessa acontece, faz parte do MMA, não tem muito o que fazer. Vamos esperar os próximos capítulos. Isso é bom para todos nós. Para mim, nada mudou. O próximo capítulo ainda continua sendo eu, Charles.
No matter what comes next, UFC 329 is unlikely to be remembered solely because of the injury itself. Instead, it will be remembered for the debate that followed, the countless replay angles, the conflicting opinions, the reactions from fighters and analysts, and the questions that still remain unanswered. Perhaps it truly was nothing more than one of the most unfortunate incidents ever witnessed inside the octagon. Or maybe that's exactly why so many people continue to revisit it. Either way, the discussion surrounding Conor McGregor's comeback is far from over, and it remains one of the biggest stories in the MMA world.